All right, welcome back. I told you ahead of time, we're gonna push these things out so you can be prepared for greatness. All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. So this time we're doing lesson 23 on collisions. What are collisions, how they work? Collisions is basically what it is, how things collide with each other and what you want to happen afterwards. It's a pretty simplistic lesson, and so let's jump into it. All right, so right now they have the prediction, how's it gonna work? So isTouching, velocity, x, velocity, y, all this stuff. Let's just go ahead, run this right quick. And so you can see that the giraffe is slowly but surely gonna get over there and hit the monkey, and the monkey is going to move. I think that's called displacement, but we'll watch it. All right, so anyway, so number 2. All right, so in this case, let's see. Yeah, all right, pretty simple. All right, so first thing we need to do is make sure the computer can recognize when it's touching. So obviously you have this amazing thing that says isTouching. And so let's go ahead and we need to put it in a if statement. So why the if statement? Because you're basically asking the question. If it's doing something, then you want it to do something. So in this case, if the giraffe is touching the monkey, it doesn't matter which one because it's identically the same. Obviously, other softwares, they'll have collision on there and you'll be able to do something else with it. So in the case that it's doing something, let's just let's make the monkey do something. The monkey is going to go +1 at this point, right? So here we go. So in the case where the giraffe is touching the monkey, then we want the monkey to go that way. I mean, it's really that simple. All right. Now they're gonna have different things called displacement, bounce, and all the other stuff, but you'll see that along the way. So again, the same thing. If it's touching, then they want to put a velocity.
Technology reads your customers' minds,
Hold on right quick.
personalizes messages according to their needs.
They want to go ahead and put a velocity in there. So again, if statement is touching. Get our 2 sprites that are out there that's going to be interacting with each other, and it's the same way with anything. It could be a player contacting a player. It can be a player contacting a coin. Something, maybe it's a health that you want the health bar to go up. All these are isTouching, and again, they want you to go velocity. I think they want it for sounded. Who's going up? Oh, okay, I got the hippo. Remember, it's going up, so it's going to be a negative. We'll just do a -1 just for time purposes. And after that, boom, and doop, it's out there. All right. All right, next thing. Now, if you want to jack that up because you are an overachiever, then and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean that in the most positive way. I like to overachieve too. That's why I like doing video games. All right. Boom, is up there. Bing, look at that. Now again, they do have a code, displacement, bounce, and some other ones that basically do the same thing. All right, next one. Again, here we go. Here's that displace I was telling you about. All right, so here we go. They already give us the code. The only thing that we don't have is the if statement. So if, let's put this in there. It's gonna do the exact same thing. We don't have the isTouching. Oh, well, never mind. You might not even need it. Hold on right quick. Let me see something. Oh, wow. Oh, good. All right, cool. Hey, way to go. Code at work. All right, so right now they said they want to fix. They want the elephant to push the hippo. You just change the name of it. That's all. So whatever you got going first is the one that's doing the interacting. Whatever's happening second is the person that's receiving the action. All right. So again, we run this again, and then boom, we see that the elephant, being more than the hippo. I don't know. I'll have to guess that the elephant would take care of the hippo anytime. All right. Next one. Again, this is what I was saying before: collide, bounce, and bounce off. And so in this case, they want to. Oh, you want to change it. It don't matter which one it is. So in this case, let's just have bounce off. They're gonna have one that you have to do each one separately. All right, let me just take this and throw that away. All right, boom. And what you're gonna see is gonna bounce off, and then boom, there it is. Obviously, bounce off means it's gonna bounce off something. Bounce means that both of them are gonna bounce off. Collide with means that obviously it's gonna be a collision. Displace means that it's gonna take one force and pass it to somebody else. All right, next. I guess it's the one. I guarantee it's probably the one with the parity and stuff. Oh no, it's not. Okay, all right. So this right here is bounce off. Right. So let's go ahead and run through these. So what do we do? They obviously wanted to bounce off the target. So we have the basketball, and of course you have the wooden floor. All right, and then boom, and doop, and it'll come back again, doop, and then whatever. Pretty simple, right? The next one, obviously, in this case, is collide. And so again, collide. And again, you got the arrow. That's the first thing you're targeting. And you want it to collide with the apple. All right, and just run it. Bing, right? And it stops. Pretty simple. I'm glad you got that if statement on there. That'd be cool. All right. This one is going to be displace because it's taking one force and giving it to another one. So again, displace right here. And even though you probably can't see the card, gray card to blue card. All right, pretty simple. Run it. And then there you go. All right. Next one they won. Which one? What do they want? Ooh. It would probably. I want to say it's gotta be displaced, won't it? I think it's displaced. You got the kid. Yeah, it's gonna have to be. Because it's gonna keep moving. And you got suitcase. Oh yeah, there it is, yeah. And we out. All right. And so these are your 4 options on here. You can be a little bit crafty and figure out if you want to do something a little different, but those are majority options. Here's the one, but they want to do a different one for each one. So you're gonna need bounce for the first one. I think that's the parrot and the giraffe. All right, and then what's the other one? The other one is displace with the hippo and the elephant. Next one is another displace. Right quick. Wait this thing on. Hold on. This right here is a displace with the rabbit and the monkey, I think. The rabbit's gonna get pushed though, so. And then monkey. And last but not least, the other one is a bounce, I believe. Bounce off. And that's a snake and the pig. I'll get the pig right now. All right, so we run it. You should see it. Boop. And that's what we got. So again, anytime you have something bouncing off, it's bouncing off. You have 2 things bouncing off at the same time, it's bounce. Collision is just going to stop, and then obviously displace means whatever the force is hitting the other sprite, then it's going to take it with it. Easy stuff, but y'all knew that already. Y'all really did. Like, we just. All right, I'm gonna do the first two. All the rest of these are easy. I'm not even gonna lie.
What if everything came with a grace period, like accidentally parking?
All right, so on this case, what they want to happen? Oh, it's a debug. All right, so basically, in order to see it, you need to like. They'll ask you for two things. One, turn it on. So just type the word true.
When it comes to overdrafts, you can with Wells Fargo.
All right, quick. So on this one, on M23, just go ahead and type the word true. All right, and then, so you can actually see it. All right. The next thing they said, change the gold coin X to 51. So where is the 51? All right. What happens? Oh, because it's a point. All right. Anyway, the reason it's because it's a point. Like, it's gonna bounce off that way. It's not that hard to understand. I'm pretty sure y'all knew that anyway, though. Anyway, next. That's all you gotta do for number 8. Anyway, next one. It's the exact same thing. Anyway, I'm gonna do it though. All right, set collision. What do they want to set it to? Oh, that's it. Oh, that's pretty easy. All right, so you see where it says set collider at right here? Just change that to a circle. Once you can copy and paste this thing. Highlight it, copy and paste. Let's name it silver coin. Do the same thing. All right, now look, watch this. That's all. Like, literally, that's it. There's nothing more than that. Like, it's nothing else besides that. That's the easiest thing ever. So, again, all you gotta do is you can copy and paste it. I think it's over here if you need it. All right. That's basically it when it comes to collision. Again, you got your bounciness. That's just saying how much you want to have for each one. Obviously, deflect. Basically, in a nutshell, when it collides, it's going to bounce it off at a very high rate. This one right here is the displacement, so it's going to display where they want to go ahead and move that at. I mean, that's basically how those collisions work. All right. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. Later days. Be blessed.